𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗲, 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗲. What happened to KSI, man? Like, in case you've been living under a rock, KSI has left the Sidemen. It's a sad day for everybody, I know. As somebody who has been a fan of KSI for many, many years, I'm honestly very confused at the path that he's going down at the moment. Maybe you are too. Leaving the Sidemen is fine. He has a right to do that, that's absolutely fine. But his reasons were very, very odd to me.
I found it hard to make enough time for myself. I definitely found it hard to find time for my family. I found it hard to make time for the people I love.
I don't understand why you would leave the Sidemen to focus more on family, but then continue to do what he's doing now. Nobody likes what's happening now.
Subscribe to see me cut my diamond play button. Okay.
KSI has been one of the biggest personalities on YouTube since the early 2000s. He was huge, and his accolades speak for themselves. He helped the Sidemen get to where they are today. He brought influencer boxing to the spotlight. He's done music, Prime. He was even a judge on Britain's Got Talent. He's done it all. There's nothing he hasn't done. He became one of the biggest success stories on the platform, which is why what's happening now just feels so strange to me. Leaving the absolute machine that is the Sidemen, who are absolutely smashing it in every capacity, to start doing slop content on YouTube. How? His thumbnails are more exaggerated, his content style is just 𝗵𝗲𝗿𝗲 to the max, and he wants to compete with people like MrBeast.
I look at you and I go, bro, I can do what he does and better and more.
Bro, he's built a 500-person team of killers.
I know, but I can do that as well.
I love the optimism.
He's a host, but I can also be more than just a host. I can show more personality.
You have it all. You have all the money in the world you could ever use. You have all the fame and attention you could ever use. If anything, you should be scaling back, leaning into the Sidemen, which is a brand that you can bring further than just content. Why would you regress into slop content? Nobody wants slop content. We have enough slop content. All he said recently is that he wants to be bigger than the Sidemen. He wants to be bigger than MrBeast. He wants to be the biggest YouTuber on the platform. Why, brother? Why? You have it all. You don't need to be the biggest YouTuber. And to be the biggest YouTuber, that just means selling your soul to slop content that nobody wants to see. The only people watching this stuff is kids. Just children. And they've just been banned off the internet in the UK, so there's no... At what point did KSI decide to stop being a content creator and start being a content manufacturer? I honestly just want to ask him the question. How do you get to this point from where you are? You've won the game, brother. You've won. You don't need to do this. He doesn't need more money. He doesn't need more relevance. He doesn't need more fame. So what are you actually chasing? What is it? Is this just an ego thing that you want to just be the biggest for no reason whatsoever? Is it just competition? Is it a fear of being left behind? If you just carried on the way you were going, you would never lose relevance. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate KSI at all. I actually am a big fan of his. I'm just not sure about the trajectory that he's put himself on right now. I personally will not be watching any of that slop content. Does that matter? Little old me not watching your content? Oh no. But it's not what I'm into. I enjoyed him giving his opinions on things. They try not to laugh, so things like that. Even the earlier content. Obviously, we can't go back to the early 2000s. I know that. It has to evolve. But it doesn't have to evolve into this. I don't think there's anybody who thinks that it should evolve into that. Even his own friends don't think that this is a good idea. It's just a little bit disappointing. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's happier than he's ever been, and this is something that he's always wanted to do. And if that's the case, then, you know, so be it. Go for it, KSI. I just don't think it is. I don't think that's the reason that he's doing it. I don't think he's aspired to be a slop creator his entire life, because he would have done it at an earlier stage. It seems like now he's got this new love of wanting to be the biggest, best slop creator in the world, and I just don't think we need it. We don't need another one. Just stay the way you were, man. Come on. But since leaving, the Sidemen have said that they're going to continue doing what they're doing, and I think they should. I think they have a huge brand there. I think it's going to be even bigger than it could ever be, even without KSI. Now, don't get me wrong, some of the videos are a bit 𝗵𝗲𝗿𝗲 slop content, longer form. I don't personally watch them, but I know them personally, they make good content, and they seem to be doing the right things. They seem to be good people, they seem to have their heads screwed on, and they seem to want to make that brand succeed, which is great. They have since got rid of KSI in any of their branding and their YouTube banners and things like that, so it is real. It is unfortunately real. But they've all wished him the best. They haven't spoken anything badly about him. He has not really spoken any badly about them, only that he wants to overtake them in subscribers and views and things like that, which, why? Why KSI? Shut up. I think the only thing that happened is he actually announced him leaving before they had planned to do it, which is not very cool, man. Not cool. But hey, these things happen. There's lots of speculation as to why it happened. They thought maybe he wanted to be more relevant or things like that. It's possible. I don't know. I won't speculate on it. That's just what I read. I don't know. Am I the only one who thinks that KSI has lost his mind right now? Maybe I am. Maybe you think that I'm just a hater who's saying that he should stop doing the things that are going to make him more money. Maybe. I don't think so personally because I'm actually a fan of his. But I'm just sick of the slop. I'm sick of the slop, and I didn't want him to go down that slop route either. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that for a bit, so see you later.